My heart is beating adola తెలుసుకోవా అది ఎన్నాలి వెయిటింగ్ అనేలా తరుముతోంది మది దిల్ దియా హై జాన్ భీ దేంగే ఏ వతన్ తేరే లియే. We have all heard lines like read it by heart. My heart knows I'm in love. My heart is sinking. In movies, songs, even in daily life, we use heart as a symbol for our deepest emotions. And we never joke about it because instinctively we know that our heart is special, precious, and when it's in trouble, it's serious. Namaskaram. I'm Dr. GK. Welcome to Dr. GK Talks. Where medicine meets morals and fact meets faith. That's why today we are talking about a crisis that's hitting our generation earlier than ever before. And I am telling you now, stay with me till the end, because I will be sharing a fascinating lesson from our Hindu Itihasa straight from Bhishma Pitamaha that connects beautifully to heart health. You don't want to miss it. Half of all the heart attacks in Indians happen before 50. And here's the scary part, not just in people with obvious risk factors. Last month, a 34-year-old IT professional, fit, gym-going, non-smoker, collapsed in a meeting. We had to restart his heart twice before stabilizing him. He survived, barely. Just weeks ago, a 39-year-old homemaker thought she had pulled a muscle in her shoulder. She ignored it for 2 days until she collapsed in her kitchen. That delay nearly cost her her life. India is also unfortunately known as the capital for chronic heart disease, warns the Cardiological Society of India. Cases like these are so common now that the health experts have even coined a term for it, the brown heart. This isn't a movie promotion, it's a medical reality. South Asians are facing an epidemic of early heart disease. Why this is happening? So why us? Why South Asians? Here's the kicker. Sometimes it's not because of junk food, smoking, or skipping the gym. Sometimes it's your genes. Many patients think doctors just use genetics as an excuse when they can't find another cause. But the truth is, genetics play a very important role in heart disease. Certain gene patterns make our cholesterol behave badly, smaller, denser, and far more dangerous. That means even if you are fit, active, and eat well, the risk is still there. And yes, this can be detected and managed, which I will be explaining later in the video. Then there is belly fat, the kind that slowly creeps up even if your weight is normal. For your heart, that's a big red flag. And then there's diabetes, which in South Asians often develop at a younger age and even without much extra weight, silently damaging blood vessels years before the first symptom. And finally, the way we respond to warning signs, often with denial. Chest heaviness, you call it acidity. Shoulder pain, must have slept wrong. Now, yes, sometimes it really is acidity or a muscle pull. But here's the thing. A quick ECG, which is simple, painless, and inexpensive, can offer life-saving clarity. If you're unsure, especially with risk factors, it's far better to check and be reassured than to ignore and then regret it later. And always consult a doctor, because your personal history and physical exam are the real game changers. And yes, some of you might be thinking, what about the reports of heart problems after COVID vaccination? Well, premonitions about vaccinations are common. Current large-scale studies haven't shown a significant rise in cardiac deaths directly linked to vaccination. This is a big topic on its own and we'll keep it for some other time. This is not fate. This is not bad luck. Most of these early heart attacks can be prevented, but only if we take action before the symptoms appear. Waiting for pain before seeing a doctor is like wearing a helmet after you have already fallen off the bike. So what you can do? Here's a starter pack for a happy heart. First, get screened early. Cholesterol, BP, sugar. If you have a family history, start in your 20s. Second, consider a 2D echo. Many people think it's harmful if done often, but here's the truth. It uses harmless sound waves, not radiation, so there's no danger for the test itself. But that doesn't mean everybody should do it every year as a part of routine checkup. It should be done only when your doctor recommends it, based on specific reasons like symptoms, high risk factors, or existing heart conditions. That way, it is used meaningfully, not unnecessarily. Watch your waistline. For men, it should be less than 90 centimeters. For women, it should be less than 80 centimeters. Move daily. Do walking, yoga, sports, gym. Just keep moving. Fifth, eat clean. More vegetables, fruits, whole grains, nuts, less fried and sugary foods. Sixth, quit smoking. Completely. No exceptions. Seventh, manage stress. Do pranayama, meditation, quiet time, music, prayer, whatever helps you reset. Now, as promised, the Itihasa connection. After the Kurukshetra war, in the Shanti Parva of Mahabharata, Bhishma Pitamaha, lying on his bed of arrows, spoke to Yudhishthira about health, discipline, and balance. He said that Hridaya, the heart, must be protected not just by diet and activity, but by peace of mind, emotional stability, and righteous living. Today's scientific evidence also proves this. Chronic stress releases hormones like catecholamines, which can cause severe condition called Takotsubo cardiomyopathy, where intense emotion temporarily stuns the heart. Thousands of years ago, our ancestors had already made this mind-heart connection clear. Heart disease is no longer an old person's problem. It's here in our generation right now. Don't wait for a scare to wake you up. Start caring for your heart today. If this video has made you think, share it with someone you love. It might just save their life. This is Dr. GK Talks, because prevention starts when knowledge meets action. Stay aware, stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next episode. Jai Hind.